He found his own back a certain appeal. He could clear the splatter after every meal. I'm a sensitive soul. So I seem thick skin.
Hi guys, I feel like you always see me in this corner. It's not always the case, honestly. I'm often in bed, but with everything, the world getting darker and with the winters, etc., I find myself in this corner with my cozy light because it's enough light for me to see, etc. Where I don't curl up in bed and go to sleep stupidly early, even though I probably should go to bed earlier than I do. Me and Dad had some daddy-daughter time. Because it's always good to have that, no matter the age. We went to the cinema, watched Good Fortune, which was interesting and okay. Don't know if I will be watching it again. Honestly, I'm getting a random notification. Okay, I'll read that in a bit. My ears are playing up. The one was signing more to me than usual, and I think that's because he knew my ears were playing up. Hoping they clear up. But I'm gonna give it till Monday, and if they're still in pain and my hearing's fuzzy, then I'm going to talk to a pharmacist and then possibly end up going to like a walk-in center or something just to see if something's wrong. If not, I guess I'm gonna have to go referral to ears, nose, and throat and get another hearing test done, which doesn't fill me with too much joy, honestly, but it is what it is. I'm hoping that it's kind of the tie end of whatever I got cold, like flu illness wise, because they were slightly concerned that this was a symptom of long COVID or long lasting COVID or whatever. Yes, I know COVID is still controversial. I really don't want to hear opinions on it being a hoax or whatever. I don't need that. Not right now. Honestly, I know it's definitely something that was serious. Whether I necessarily believe everything that's been said about COVID, I truly don't know, and I haven't nosedived into it, and I have no intention of doing so. It's just not great that now it's affecting my ears because I haven't had to sign consistently since before secondary school. So the idea that I'm going back towards that, while not a bad thing or a scary thing, is also not something I thought would happen. So yeah. And it would also be a hard conversation to be having with my grandparents because really, unless they were gonna get involved in FaceTiming me or things like that, more into technology, I would only be able to talk to them in person if my ears are playing up. So it would just cut me off from family that I already have a kind of limited connection with anyway. But yeah, I'm trying not to think about it. I'm hoping that it will clear itself up. I forgot to film anything today. My bad. But yeah, little one is having a whale of a time at school. He's a right little flirt. It's very cute. They all love him. I'm still doing the school runs morning and afternoon. And Dad is coming with me for a school run tomorrow because we are going to go out, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna see what I actually have video wise and then go from there. Sorry, it's always in the same position though. That wasn't my intention.
Early the next morning.
Yeah, it's my it's 5 to 7. You should really be leaving the house alarm.
Yeah, that's a final alarm, isn't it?
This is the alarm where I need to stop putting my shoes, etc. on, which I will be in a second.
30 seconds when you do it not sometimes.
Oh no, can't ignore it. It's just sometimes I've woken up late, so I'm still like pulling a t-shirt on or whatever, and it's a bit like, well, I'm going to be running a few minutes late.
I've taken his blue bags off and I could tell it didn't have the computer in that I wanted. It was the wrong way.
Yeah, the MacBooks, you can tell the weight of them. Right, I'm running late. Hello guys, so let me get comfy. Oh, sorry, I'm rocking a lot. So such a shift has happened and my mood has increased dramatically. Yeah, that's better. There's been a house update. We have house touches done. We are at the point where we have been emailed contract, which is very exciting. I know I actually originally said I probably would do a whole sit down video, and I probably will after the fact, but this is what's happening in my life right now, and it's kind of weird. I had a really good week, but I'd kind of was coming to the point where I was sort of accepting that the likelihood is this wasn't going to be finished till the end of November. And that was getting to me to a little bit because that meant we were moving in December. Christmas is one of my favorite times of year, and it's just the memories of it. Like, yes, I love the Christmas drinks and the festive season and all the lights and things like that. Weirdly, I don't find them overstimulating. I find them very relaxing. I find everything else stimulating. I find Halloween quite stimulating for me. But yeah, we got the email last night to say, hey, here's everything we want you to look at. If you're happy with it, sign it. Let's go. So I just need to sort a couple of bits out there. I also need to do some like hand stuff. Need to do some house searchy bits. We do now need to knuckle down and start decluttering, getting rid of things that we just don't need, don't use, etc. But it does look like we will be in the house for November, which is very exciting for me because this will be the first year in 2-ish years where we haven't moved in a Christmas season. I've said it in other videos. It's just, this was the time of year as a kid when Dad made sure family drama on his side was kept to a minimum and things like that. And we didn't see my mum's side. So for my dad, it was very important that his side of the family was calm and celebrating, and it was focused on us as a family, the kids. And that's sort of something that has continued. My dad still makes sure, even though I'm 30, that Christmas is centered around me and my little brother, little one, and we're having a really good time and we're regulated and enjoying ourselves and all those things. And so I think he was also struggling at the idea that we would be moving in a Christmas period for the 3rd time because we've done it twice. I am very grateful that it looks like we won't be, because that was kind of getting me a little bit down, and I think was kind of one of the reasons my mental health was struggling. But yeah, I'm sitting here taking a little bit of time to just absorb the information, be okay with it, figure out what we're going to do for witnesses and things like that, and just letting myself calm down from the dopamine hit that I got from getting that email and waking up and realizing, oh, we're nearly there. We can see the finish line. Whereas the beginning of the week, it felt like the finish line was miles away. Yeah, I'm very happy. Dad is happy, but I think it's a big thing and he's a little overwhelmed. We're getting to the point where Dad is now overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed prior. Now Dad's a little overwhelmed. So it's definitely interesting to see how different we are, because while he will never admit it, he is slightly neurospicy. Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see what overwhelms him and what overwhelms me, and vice versa. And also with the little one, having us all together, it's funny to see kind of how we all get overstimulated differently. But yeah, it's been interesting. This process has been interesting and stressful, and still a privilege to do. But yeah, I have to admit, I was kind of getting a little bit frustrating because TikTok was like posting house stuff onto my feed recently. And I was like, huh, is this TikTok and the universe giving me a sign that I need to start considering all this stuff? But I've been ignoring it and sort of skipping it like a little bit. A couple of things I've been watching, but mainly skipping things on anything on social buys about house moving, like house tech, that sort of thing. I've just been like, nope, not right now. I'm not even letting my brain go there. Just for this to drop in our laps. It's very exciting. But yeah, so I guess today's job is going to be trying to do some decluttering house stuff, like deciding what we're getting rid of, those sort of things. I actually want to go through some clothes because I have mountains of it, because we were pulling it out of storage of our middle room to try and get through like the bigger pieces. And yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, it's definitely looking forward to it. Much needed. I'm a very happy girl. Okay, I'm gonna get on with what I do today because now I remember. Excuse the mess. We don't really have things set in place right now, so we do have beautiful weather though. Right, let me just we'll see how that looks soon. Yeah, that's turned out good, good. I don't entirely know why I've been left to do all the tidying, but it is what it is. I'm doing myself a little bit of a lunch, chicken burger with some wedges, so you can hear the air fryer going. The Ninja will have a more permanent place when we move into our new home. We do have a hot plate as well, which I don't entirely know what we're going to do with. I think we'll keep for now, just because, you know, always nice to have those extra things if we need them. Hot water is hot today. Right, I'm going to try and do some dishes. All I need to do, give these things a shake. They are good. That's a little word.